One of the biggest incidents that have shaped us as the most dominant species and changed the face of the earth is definitely agricultural revolution that began around 10,000 years ago. So, is agricultural revolution only sunshine and flowers? I say it's certainly not. Agricultural revolution though have given us a lot of comfort, but it came with certain costs that we still have to pay. For example, schools and exams. Students, don't you want a life where you don't have to think about passing exams, attending classes, or giving presentations? Just you have to worry about running into the wild with friends and gathering food. Okay, I was just kidding. That's definitely not the worst that agriculture has done to us. So, without further ado, let's try to find out why agriculture could be the history's biggest fraud. God, that sounds so odd, especially from being someone who is professionally into agriculture. Still, let's get started. Let's try to think about agricultural revolution from the point of view of wheat. 10,000 years ago, wheat was just a wild grass in the Middle East. However, due to agricultural revolution, it has spread into all over the world today and covers 2.25 million square kilometers of the earth's surface, which is highest as compared to any other crop. Wheat is one of the most successful species today. Wheat couldn't have done it alone, so it tamed an ape called Sapiens to be its caretaker. Don't believe me? Listen. Wheat didn't like rocks and pebbles, so Sapiens broke their backs clearing fields and tilling them. Wheat didn't like sharing its space, water, and nutrients with other plants, so Sapiens weeded the fields for long days under scorching sun. Wheat got sick, Sapiens looked out for diseases and cured it with medicines. When wheat was attacked by rabbits and locusts, Sapiens killed or poisoned them and even built fences around the field. Wheat got thirsty, Sapiens provided water and even provided animal feces so that wheat could grow luxuriously. Sapiens over centuries served Master Wheat with full dedication, and in return the ape was promised food. But the ape didn't knew his body was designed for running around and climbing, not to bend down to work long hours in the field to clear rocks, perform weeding, or carrying water. The results were a plethora of never seen before ailments for the ape, such as slip disc, arthritis, and hernias. In a way, it can be said that we did not domesticate wheat, but wheat domesticated us. People might argue that, okay, so what? Agriculture gave us some ailments, but it gave us a well balanced diet. But did it give us a well balanced diet? Throughout the world, if we see, the human diet is mainly centered around cereals, mostly rice, wheat, and maize. A diet based on cereals is poor in minerals and vitamins, hard to digest, and really bad for teeth and gum. If you are having toothache or paying some handsome amount to the dentist, you can blame agricultural revolution for that. But the hunter-gatherer sapiens ate a varied diet which consisted very less cereals and various fruits and nuts and even various meat, which was way more balanced than that of today's poor peasant. Now, someone might argue that yes, agriculture did not guarantee balanced diet, but it provided for the ever-growing population. I would say please take a deep breath and think why human population exploded. It was due to agriculture only. So, it is like creating a disease and then providing vaccines for the same. Moreover, a farmer cultivating only a cereal crop has high risk due to natural disturbances like drought or flood, even pest outbreak. In such cases, a hunter-gatherer would just shift his habitat, whereas that was not an option for a farmer. Drought, flood, pest and disease outbreak induced famines have cost around 128 million lives till date. Even wars can be attributed to the agricultural revolution. Imagine you are a hunter-gatherer and suddenly you are attacked by a pack of more ferocious hunter-gatherers. It is easier for you to relocate to some other place, save your life and hunt in peace. But This privilege was snatched from the sapiens after agricultural revolution. When a strong enemy threatened an agricultural village, relocation means giving up fields, houses and granaries, which would mean certain death due to starvation. Farmers therefore tended to stay put and fight to the bitter end. Many anthropogenic and archaeological studies indicate that in simple ancient agricultural societies, human violence was responsible for 15% of deaths. And think about the tragic life of farm animals, which are always been explored for meat, eggs, and milk. They are grown in huge farms in such pathetic condition just to be butchered when we decide to have a luxurious meal. For those poultry, sheep, goats, pigs, and cows, agriculture is certainly a fraud. And now we are concerned about the sustainability of our agriculture. Will the land still be productive after few years of intensive inorganic input driven agriculture? Or should we shift to organic agriculture? Can organic agriculture provide enough food for the massive population of sapiens? To answer these questions, brilliant sapient minds are at work 24/7. Hope they come out of some solution soon. We all have grown up listening to the benefits of agriculture, which are awesome. But I decided that we need to see the other side of the coin too. So, is agriculture really history's biggest fraud? Maybe, maybe not. If it wasn't for agriculture, I wouldn't have been making this video today, or even we all might not have existed. It's really complicated. So, what do you think? Do let me know in the comments below. The concept of this video is taken from the book called Sapiens: A Brief History of Humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. Thank you for being with us till the end. This is Arindam Deb signing off from the Organic Thoughts.